wanting to create a vision board for yourself this year, or just have a template so that you have your goals in front of you. You could have them printed on nice paper. You could make them into a journal of sorts, uh, or you could save it and put it on your phone. You can update it and share it on your social for accountability purposes, however you want to do it. So I use Canva for everything. Canva is like my go-to. I do have a pro account, and so I do have some extra features that I can use. But I wanted to show you a really cool thing that I found that maybe would help you. So let's hop over and check things out. All right. So I am here on my Canva account. This is the home screen. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to type in infographic. Okay. And you can do poster if you want to, but I see how I have it under templates here. So I'm going to click on the infographic, and then what's going to happen is it's going to come up with all of these cool things here. Now, you can also decide if there's a certain theme that you want to go with. So let's look at, I'm going to just click on, or actually, let's go over here. So if you're wanting to manage your self care, they do have a self care infographic template. Now, the cool thing about this is it gives you already some ideas. You could take these, you could print this off and be done with it, or you can customize it. So let's go back to the infographic. You'll just see that there's a whole bunch of different ones that you can use. There's sleep, there's lists if you want to do something for your business, a process, even. So if you're working through a like writing a book, or if you're going through something that is going to have steps involved, you could do something like the process. But for this purpose, I want to talk about the timeline. So when we're talking about goal setting, you can go through and find ones that have like the months. So I'm going to go to this goal timeline here and click customize. Now, this one is a pro, um, but I just want to show you, you could do this with any one that you decide. So let's just go and customize this one. Just in case you're unfamiliar with Canva, I just wanted to give you a quick little um, tutorial here. Okay, so right up here in this little box, I can change the name of this. So I can say goal timeline. So that'll just save it as that. And then I want to change my color. So I'm going to click on, notice how when I click on all these little things, a little purple box goes around it. Those are individual things. So I want this background blue to be different. So I'm going to go up here to this little blue box and see it pops up background color. I'm going to click on it. Now I've created a color palette, but you could click on this and it'll give you the whole array of colors. So I'm going to do my lighter shade. So I'll do the pink, and then I'm going to click on this blue over here. Now watch what happens. I'm going to click here. I'm going to hit the green. I look at the bottom. It says change all. So this is the only thing that I'm working on right now. And so it's going to change everything on there that's that color to that, except for this one right here. So I'm just going to go in and double and check, change that. So now I've put the colors that I like. And if I wanted to keep these, I could leave them here. Or maybe I want to change this. Maybe saving money, I would want to call it something else. Or maybe travel, I'd want to do something else instead. So however I wanted to do this, maybe I wanted January to be something different. Like I could do 1 through 12 instead of the months. Now, when it blocks like this, it means that they're all grouped together. And so Sometimes it's just easier to move it around the page when they're grouped. And sometimes I will even do like this. So I'll highlight everything here. And so that means now that it's highlighted, it's all one. And so if I want to shift it left or right, everything's grouped together. So it just kind of makes things a little bit easier. Um, but anyway, so back to putting down. So here, I'm going to list my bullet points under saving money. What does that look like? What would that be? What are 2 things or 3 things or 4 things, however many you want to list, that could help me in achieving that goal of saving money? You could do the same thing over here for health, relatives. That could be like spending more time, your mind. What are you going to do to enhance that? So this one I just really thought was a cool little graphic to play around with. And there's several others that will pop up. So there's like mindfulness. There's ones like this. So if you wanted to start, like this is date ideas for introverts. So if you have a business, if there's something that you are working on, infographics are a really cool way to get your information out there too. But it's also a really cool way for you to put down and customize these things to make them your own. They have the morning routine. So this is kind of a neat little graphic. So anyway, this is just something I've kind of been playing around with. I wanted to show you. So this goal timeline is just, it's a really cool graphic to play with. And again, you can search for whatever it is that you want to do. So I'll stop the share here. Actually, I'm going to show you one more thing. When you're done, you can go over here to share in the top corner and we want to download. Now, if you're going to print this out, I would say PDF print, or if you're wanting to just save it on your computer, maybe have it as a wallpaper for your phone, or share it within a group for accountability, things like that, then I would save it as a PNG. So those are going to be the 2 ways, or the 2 ways that you would want to save this one. And then you just decide, you download it to your computer, and then that's it. It's really that simple. So anyway, again, I just wanted to show you a cool tool that you could use on working towards your goals. And again, we will, if there's anything else you want me to show you about in Canva, I'd be happy to do so. And if you want me to help you put something together, just reach out and let me know. So that's that. And talk to you soon.